It's now just 6 months until Crossroads opens, and the pressure's on to finish off construction on the 3 Phase 1 islands.
How many workers on this site?
The total site about 3,000.
Wow.
With a huge construction team working round-the-clock shifts, in the last few months, the project has hit key milestones on schedule. The Hard Rock Hotel has an island all to itself, and now this star attraction is finally linked to its 2 sister islands.
Right now we're in the middle of the bridge which is connecting Island Township to Hard Rock Arrival over there. It is a lifeline to connect the 2 islands together, so it is a very symbolic thing for the resort and the development.
Hard Rock Island has also transformed over the last few months. Work on the hotel and its massive pool is in full swing.
This is going to be one of the swimming pools in the Maldives.
While the hotel's stunning overwater villas are almost complete.
Nearly there. We need water in the pool.
With so much rapid change taking place across the 3 islands, it's hard to grasp the scale of Crossroads development from the ground. To get a better perspective on all that's been achieved so far and what's still left to do before opening, a group of the project's VIPs are taking to the air for a bird's eye view.
From nothing to something.
Just 18 months ago, this was a shallow lagoon and open ocean. Now, land reclamation for all 9 Crossroads Islands is complete, and the vision for Phase 1 of the resort close to realization.
Seeing the hard work that all the guys has been putting on to build the island for us, to build the construction together with the SD team, I'm just so proud.
For Crossroads Hospitality Chief Dirk, this is his first visit to the islands he's been instrumental in designing.
We have been working for it for more than a year and a half. The only thing I've seen so far is blueprints on my desk. And now sitting in a seaplane and just flying over it, it just makes it.
The scale and speed of the resort's rise from the ocean is impressive. But it's the sight of the large coral patch where Dr. Tan first spotted Emma the turtle, which makes him smile.
We're really happy that the project came out very well, that we can take care of all living coral along the rim of the island. It's very good.
Okay, so how's it going?
Within last 7 days, we could be able to finish around 150 meters.
Okay.
Then within next 10 days, we will be able to get around 90% completion.
Project Director George is getting an update on the progress of the bridge between Hard Rock Island and Island 1.
This, what you've seen now up to here, we started 7 days ago, so we've nearly finished a quarter of the bridge. We did it very fast. We were installing around 20 columns a day with 2 machines.
But that's not to say building the 450-meter bridge was easy. Minimizing the impact on the lagoon's fragile marine ecosystem presented a design challenge.
In the design stage, there was a lot of thought process behind this bridge. We had to move the radius of the bridge a few different ways to get away from this coral patch here and to get away from that coral patch there, because we don't want to disturb the coral patches.
Once finished, the bridge will provide Crossroads visitors with easy access between Hard Rock Island and Island 1. It also connects vital utilities.
This is basically the lifeline that keeps this resort running. This here is your hot and cold pipes here. This over here is your electrical reticulation that takes you across the bridge up to the main back of houses.
The bridge means the utilities for all 3 islands can be centralized in the back of house. This area in the northwest corner of Island 1 is home to vital technology key to the resort's future operations, including several sustainable measures.
So first time here, this is our back of house.
Crossroads General Manager Martin is giving team members an update on progress.
So I'm going to show you the desalination plant, how that works. But the journey starts here. So you can see the 3 pipes here. We bring ocean water, we suck from there, then comes under here, it goes here, through the pump room, and then into the desalination plant.
In the Maldives, fresh water is a scarce resource. The desalination plant will allow Crossroads to produce all of its own drinking water on site.
One plant, it'll produce 500 tons of water a day, or 500,000 liters of water a day will come out of this unit. And the process that basically happens here is we take seawater and it'll come through here. And we'll remove any of the dissolved solids. And I suppose the easiest way to describe it is if you take sugar in and you put it in your tea, we can put tea through here and it'll remove the sugar out of it.
Transforming seawater into fresh water
Not bad.
is an impressive feat, ensuring the resort's guests and staff will have a safe, sustainable water supply.
Very good.
And the team plans to improve things further by investing in more innovative green tech for the back-of-house area.
Okay, so the main aim is for us to make sure that 100% of the waste that comes to this island is going to be recycled or reused on the island. And I think in future, we want this to be a model for our company, which we then can implement in our other resorts.
Back in the Maldives, a permanent reminder of the team's commitment to nature has just arrived from Bangkok. A 3-ton sculpture of a hawksbill turtle, affectionately known as Emma.
Let's go. Have a look inside.
But has she survived the 3,000-kilometer journey intact? In the last 4 months, Crossroads' 3 Phase 1 islands have transformed. Restaurants and retail outlets have sprung up around the marina. The Hilton Sai Lagoon Hotel has gone from a construction site and bare sand to beach villas intermingled with palm trees. While Hard Rock Island is beginning to look like the mega resort Crossroads designers dreamt of. Back on Island 1, a more substantial finishing touch, a long time in the making, has just arrived. Emma the Turtle.
Now very exciting because start from the design and now arrive to Maldives already. We are ready to go to the underwater for the learning station for diver. Emma already open. Let's go. Have a look inside. Okay. Nice. Hello, Emma. Yes, she looks good.
Emma's modeled on a hawksbill turtle with a poignant backstory. While exploring the planned site of Crossroads Marina, marine biologist Dr. Tan spotted her swimming over a large patch of coral. After the sighting, Singa Estates Board moved the site of the marina to safeguard the reef and preserve Emma and her many neighbors' home.
They are doing the decking now.
Professional team.
Yeah.
The dive team is checking out the site of Emma the Sculpture's new home in Crossroads Lagoon.
So according to the positions, they will put it tomorrow, this one.
Yes, very good.
She'll form the centerpiece of the Coral Garden, an area specially designed for safe snorkeling. And Emma will have company.
Yes, Barabaru.
6 concrete tuna will be positioned in deeper water. A sculpture park for learner divers to explore within the safe waters of the lagoon.
They are here, ready to go to the sea.
Today is a very big day for me personally, for the project and for the marine life around this area.
So at first, thank you everybody to come together here.
Marine biologist Dr. Tan will lead the installation, the final stage of a project inspired by his extensive coral conservation work.
10 years ago, we had the Boxing Day tsunami in Thailand. And at that time, the coral destroyed a lot. But people still would like to go to dive. Local business would like to operate. So they come to the idea with the underwater sculpture that reduce the impact to the coral reef. So we decided to use the idea, similar idea from Thailand to here. The main idea is to reduce the impact to the coral reef, to prepare the site that's suited for beginner. And we don't want the people who don't have experience enough to dive down into the water in the coral reef, and they cannot do the buoyancy control and crash to the coral. So what we do is today is history, because it's the first time that we are together, Maldivian, Thai, join together to do something for the coral reef.
Operating a crane on water requires great skill, especially with such a heavy load.
That's the heaviest fish, 2-ton tuna. This is going to be interesting. Nobody's done anything like this before.
But construction in and even under the water is a skill in which the locals excel.
We've got spotters in the water. We've got flotation to guide them into location. Similar to what we were doing with the water villas months ago, and the Maldivians are truly the best at this on the planet. So this is going to be fascinating.
The first phase of the process is to lower the tuna to the sandy seabed. It's slow going, but eventually the tuna rests on the seafloor. On the surface, Chayanin watches on as the suspended tuna is settled into its final position.
I'm excited, nervous, but I want it with determination to make it right for the first time.
The artificial reef formed by the tuna will reduce the impact of learner divers on the local coral reefs and remind visiting divers of the Maldives' long cultural connection with the ocean. 1 down, 5 to go.
It's a heavy one. It's a long way. Swim for 2,000 kilometers from Bangkok to here.
Journey's end is finally in sight for the 6th tuna, and a project that has taken great effort and logistical skills to execute is almost complete. Dr. Tan has no doubt the result will be worth it.
So if you don't try to do something new, just talking to save the sea, but you don't actually do something. I have experience to do something like this in Thailand before, and I know that it's work. It will be the first time in Maldives that we create some site like this to protect the reef. This is the most important.
Almost 4 hours after the operation began, the dive team is moving the last of the tuna. And they're joined in the water by a very important novice diver.
Okay, Khab. I think it's very important for me to be able to join the event. It's something that I haven't thought about it before. We only came up yesterday that I need to be able to see for my own eyes.
So after taking a diving lesson yesterday, Chayanin will be the first learner diver to visit the finished reef.
I was very proud to be one of the first to experience or seeing the tuna in our project. We are not trying to replace the nature with this tuna. What we are trying to do is to encourage people to protect the corals amongst them.
With the 6th tuna now in formation a few meters below the surface of the lagoon, the team turns its attention to Emma the turtle.
Look, Emma, look, very nice. We put in the shallow water because the student, the children can come and swim with the turtle and take a photo for make it happy for them. The good experience for the children. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, down. Very happy on that. And everything done? Yes, good job. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, done.
Fittingly, Emma's new home in the shallows is close to where Dr. Tan made his first fateful sighting of the hawksbill turtle she's modeled after.
3 years ago, the first time that we dived over there, we first met Emma in the coral patch. She changed the plan of the resort. She saved the coral patch. She should be here because she's like a guardian of the sea.